Hey family, this is Darlene A. Anderson of Darlene's Utopia, and I want to invite you guys out to our next conversation series.
Will you marry a woman who is open about being bisexual? Will you marry the woman that did a threesome with you and another chick 2 years prior? Could you make her your wife?
First of all, let me say this. I think men that are not married, well, at least me, I kind of romanticize marriage. And people that are married tell me that until you get married, you won't understand, that, there's a clear difference between a wedding and a marriage. Like, all the glitzy stuff is not. But as far as a woman is concerned, my ego would not allow me to do it. It is something about whichever woman I would marry, that there's something about just the two of us that it's almost, and I don't necessarily look at it like some type of sacred thing. I just think in your mind, your ego, you have something in there that would just say that you wouldn't want to share this person. That's just me, share this person with anybody. Now, I know a lot of dudes are into this whole, as long as there's a bunch of women and blah, 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 there's only one that I really care about and things like that. But from my perspective, I really, really would only be, like you said, if she's been in a threesome and stuff like that, I can't handle that. There's no gray area with that with me. Like me, I'm a heterosexual black man. That's it. Like there's no room for no interpretation. I want it to be clear to the point I want people to repeat it back to me. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, a woman, I would expect her to be, the same way. That's how I would prefer it to be. I don't want to hear that she like think another woman is cute and stuff like that and all this. No, I'm from the old school. And seeing the old school. Is there anybody else in here from the old school? Okay, because I saw y'all in class. All right, so that's just me. That's where I'm at.
Describe what are attractive attributes about a woman. And this is it can be broad or it can be simplicity. It can be broad or it can be distinct things about a woman that is attractive to you.
I think first and foremost is attitude. Any man will tell you that a negative or aggressive attitude from a woman is not attractive. You can be as fine as necessarily you want to, but if the way you come off is with bad attitude or disrespectful or constant vulgar language, that's really unattractive. So that most elite men, that would actually turn the average elite man off.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll. I think first and foremost, for me, I can't speak for every man, but the physical is the first thing that you're attracted to. I think between men and women, whatever attractive is to you, it's relative. Whatever your flavor is your flavor. But that's the first thing. I think, like the brother said, personality. You have to have a personality. You can't just put all your energy into your looks and, be very self-centered, very shallow, very egotistical, very selfish. That's really a turn off, So it has to be a balance. And the third thing to me that's really attractive about a woman is her drive, her independence, not just looking at me to do everything. I said it a couple of days ago that, my woman keeps me motivated because of her motivations. That me? All right. I stay driven because my woman is so driven. So she brings out the best in me. She makes me want to do well, just for her, because I see how motivated she is. After a while, in the beginning, if you're with somebody who you want to pamper and spoil, that's all good. But after a while, if you see that you're doing all the work and they're just laying back waiting to like receive, bring something to the table besides just your knife and fork, And if you're not, you know, and again, it goes back to that personality because this is keeping it real, right? Don't chase it, right? A lot of women, and I'll say a lot of women have this mindset, and a lot of it is men's fault for catering to them and thinking that they have to spoil them, you know, and just give them everything. And, you know, I don't want a woman like that. I want a woman who likes me for me, you know. So I want to see you do something too. I want to see you get up and grind with me, you know, in whatever your grind is. Have some drive, have some goals, you know. Don't just look for me and what are we going to do? Sometimes say, baby, this is what I'd like for us to do. You know, I think that's very sexy.
May I ask you a question? With that said, how do you separate independent and aggressive? Which is that the term you use, Kevin? Aggressive personality?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the difference in the two? Because someone who's independent carries a bit of assertiveness that can kind of also be projected as being aggressive. So how do you differentiate the two?
I'll say it in one word: compromise.
Okay, great.
Straight like that.
Okay.
You know, if you have a goal and it's what you want to do, but I have something that may contradict it to a certain degree, let's come together and let's find a compromise. Don't stay steadfast with it's my way or it's no way. Compromise.